Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new. Make sure that you subscribe before you leave, that way you'll never miss out on another video. Okay, so I am going to be uploading a video every single day up until Christmas, and every day I'm going to be doing a 2020 reading for each and every single zodiac. So today we're focusing on Aries. Pisces was yesterday, and the day before that we did Aquarius, and tomorrow we're going to focus on Taurus. So all my Aries out there, your stone, your crystal is carnelian. You want to make sure to get yourself a carnelian crystal for this new year because it will help you. It will boost your already beautiful abilities and capabilities, your psychic gifts. It's going to just help enhance everything. You are a fire sign, so it will also help you balance that fire. It will allow you to recognize when you need to bring the fire out and when you need to tame your fire. So carnelian is a beautiful crystal for you to have. Okay, so now we're just going to get right into the reading. I'm going to start with my Sacred Travelers deck. Now, I did shuffle the cards before I turned the camera on to save some time so we could just jump right into the reading. We have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Then we have Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. And then we have Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. Breaking Trail, a breakthrough is at hand. Okay, so expect 2020 to be a very magical year for you. I feel like you're going to tap into a lot of manifestation energy where you're going to be manifesting very, very fast. I also see that you're going to be testing out, like you're going to become an alchemist. You're going to be testing out a lot of different kinds of rituals and manifestation methods. You're going to be exploring that and testing out, and you're going to be finding rituals that work super fast for you, and you're just going to be excited about this. Like, your manifestation journey is going to be amplified in the year 2020, and I also see a transformation happening where, because of this, because of the amount of trust you're going to have in your own capabilities to manifest, like all of the confirmations that you're going to see next year, all of the signs and synchronicities you're going to see, all of the little things to the big things that you're going to manifest next year, it's going to transform you, your thoughts, and who you are. So I feel like it's going to rewrite a lot of your limiting beliefs. It's going to reprogram your mind into a more positive mindset, that is more aligned with your energy. So expect a very, very beautiful transformation to happen. Like your mindset is going to be shifted. And it's just this newfound beautiful energy in your life. Very beautiful energy. And the next thing I see is miracles. This is very, very magical spread right now. So expect the wondrous to emerge. Okay, my Aries. In the year 2020, you are being called to really watch your thoughts. So when we transform our thoughts, basically when we release old patterns, we let go of old stories and old belief systems that we created. When we're letting these things go, often it's because something came up. Something comes up within you. Maybe it's like a past trauma that the memories came up, or like you didn't completely heal from it or deal with it. And now it just comes up in like the worst times, something might trigger it. And what I see in the year 2020 is that these things are not going to trigger you anymore. There's going to be a transformation happening where you're going to, it's a fiery transformation. So I feel like maybe it might be like something physical where you may be going to like a retreat or maybe a shaman, or do a major cleansing on yourself. But I definitely see you doing a lot of like cleansing work on yourself, or maybe going to someone to get cleansed, taking a lot of baths. Like I feel like you're in 2020, it's a lot of cleansing happening. But it's going to be cleansing that you do for yourself. I really see either you're going to go to like a shaman type of a person, or you're going to do this cleansing yourself. And it's really going to help push that journey that you're about to go on, where you just transform into your higher self, basically. You're going to transform into an alchemist. Like, you're just going to think about something and it's going to come. It's going to be very, very powerful, like magic in your hands. Your thoughts are going to become magical. Your Words are going to become magical. And another thing that it's going to bring is breaking trail. Like, I feel like you have worked really, really hard in 2019. It was so hard that you almost resent your job. Like, you worked so hard, you were so busy, like, I feel like there was a lot of also tension and drama at your workplace, or whatever you do for a living was really stressing you out, creating a heavy burden. And in the year 2020, expect that load to lighten, because there's going to be like either a raise, a promotion, a job shift, but something new in your career where you're going to elevate, you're going to level up in your career. Definitely, definitely. Because all the hard work that you put in, it created a momentum, it created a brand new energy that you sent out into the universe. And now the universe is ready to show that into your physical reality. It's really going to create changes in your physical reality, where you see yourself financially moving upwards in your job, your career, something that you've been working really, really hard at. Expect to see results, expect to see change, and expect to see leveling up of that. So that's really exciting. Okay, all of my Aries, I had one more card that came out from that deck, and this was Far Away Places. Get ready for new horizons. I see travel. Oh yeah. Travel in 2020. I feel like it's not just going to be one place. You are going to be traveling. Like, you're going to go to vacations. You're going to go on getaways. You're going to go on road trips. Get excited. And I also feel like you're going to be exploring a lot of foreign things. Like, I love watching those TV shows. Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with these. Where on YouTube, Mark Wiens and the Best Ever Food Review Show, they're so addicting. Like, they go to different countries and they share like what they're eating, and it's just totally different the way they cook it and the ingredients they use and all of that stuff. It's so interesting. And I feel like you are going to kind of explore that kind of dynamic where you're just going to explore different cultures, like different things in different cultures. You may even get invited to like an Indian wedding, a Filipino wedding, or a Nigerian wedding, just like an event of another culture, and you're gonna go, and it's going to just spark this passion within you where you're gonna want to do it more. You're just gonna want to explore religions and cultures and traditions. Like, it's fun and interesting for you, and I feel like it's going to really open up your understanding of people, and you're gonna have a lot of fun doing it. And that's what I see, is you traveling to experience different people and cultures. So I really like that. Like, dang, I wish I was an Aries. I am a Libra, so I'm pretty curious about what the Libra is going to bring. But Aries, you guys have a fun year ahead of you. Like, lots of travel and lots of like, I feel like travel is going to feed your soul. It's going to enrich you and just really make you feel like you belong, feel home, just feel good. Yeah, that's a really good feeling. I like that. All right, the next deck that I pulled from was my Work Your Light deck. 3 cards came out. All right, we have Awakening, Energetic Upgrades, A New Way of Being, Integration. So a new way of being, integration, energetic upgrade, everything we're talking about. You're going to be leveling up. You're going to be raising your vibration. And another thing is integration. I feel like that's something that is going to be a huge part of your travel journey, where you're just going to want to integrate your mind with all of these new ideas and cultures and belief systems. Like, it's going to fascinate you, and you just want to be a part of it, and you want to learn about it, and you want to explore it, and you just want to see it, It's very exciting. I love this energy. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? So because of this journey that you're going on, I feel like you're going to start to say no to a lot of people, and you're going to find it easier to say no. Another thing I see is you're going to really set boundaries in a lot of your relationships, whereas before you would kind of let certain things go. In the year 2020, that more fiery aspect of yourself is going to come out, where you're going to be like, hey, I didn't like that joke, and I would just appreciate if you didn't make that joke again. Like that. Like, in very subtle ways, you're going to show your strength. In very, very subtle ways, you're going to show your power. And that's beautiful. I love that. Like, you're going to be very powerful, but in a calm way, Very interesting energy. So the next card we have is the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So I actually posted a quote on Instagram that I found so like just revelation. Like when I read that quote, I just felt something within me, so I wanted to share it. And it went something like when something is so natural and familiar to you, it's because you have like been doing that over lifetimes, you know. So I feel like that's something that's going to come out in 2020, is just something so familiar that you're going to feel like you were born for this, you trained for this, you like that you were made for this. Whatever it is, it could be like an opportunity, new job, it could be a dream of yours that you have the chance to fulfill. Whatever it is that's coming to you in 2020, it's something that you have trained lifetimes for. It's a passion. It's like why you breathe. That's the kind of energy that I see in 2020. That's really exciting too. It's going to be so familiar and it's going to be so natural to you, and you're just going to feel so at home and at ease. Could even be a relationship. Okay, so we have courage, we have friendliness, relationship. Definitely there's going to be a very beautiful relationship that is coming in 2020, where you feel like you've known this person over lifetimes. It's going to be a connection like no other. Now, if you're single, it could be a partner. But otherwise, I feel like it could be like a friend, a really close person, maybe even somebody that you only know for like a brief amount of time too. I don't know why I'm getting this, like a picture of this in my mind. You know how like you go to the airport and you run into like this very interesting person, you guys have that conversation and that conversation changes your life, but you never see that person again. Kind of like something like that. I feel like you are definitely going to meet people like that, where it's just going to be like you're going to the coffee shop and you bump into someone and you just have this random conversation, but that conversation changes your life. But that person you'll never really see again. Like, it's going to be coincidental conversations like that, like very synchronistic conversations you're going to have like that the universe is going to send to you in the perfect timing to give you messages that you need to know. And it could be like, these could be in the form of angels, in the form of your spirit guides. You know, they could be very like angelic beings, and they're not even of the world. They just came to give you a message and then they left. So expect to like have some nice conversations that are gonna be life-changing. Stress. I feel like in the year 2020, you're going to balance a lot of your stress. Do you see this man right here? Like, he is balancing way too many things at once. He just is overloaded. He is like about to pass out. His face is red. And this monkey is about to pop the balloon that he is standing on. So I feel like this was the energy in 2019 for you. Aries, you guys were so... I feel like you guys were so angry all the time. And it's because you were so stressed. And expect that to end. Now you're going to like be the monkey, where you're going to control a lot of situations in the year 2020, because you're going to come into so much deeper connection with your own higher self. You're going to be able to balance a lot of the stress in your life very easily. You're going to also have a lot of courage. I feel like you are going to, like we were talking about, you're going to speak up a lot more. If something bothers you, you're going to speak up about it. Traveling. My Aries, what were we talking about? It's going to be like an unlimited supply of abundance, which is the number 8, and traveling. Definitely strong traveling. And then we have clinging to the past. That's definitely going to change. 5 is the number of change. So I feel like you are clinging to things in the past that you are going to be releasing. And you're going to like open your mind up to, like right now it's like you're in a box, you know? You don't see a lot of things you want to see. You don't experience. There's so much you want to see and experience, but you feel like, how am I going to do it? Like, what do? I don't even know the first step. And I feel like traveling is going to open that box that you have around your head. Like, you are going to see so much beauty, so much culture, so much different belief systems, routines, lifestyles. And it's really going to open your mind, and it's really going to take you out of that like bubble that you kind of felt like you've been in this bubble your whole life. And that's a huge reason that you're going to be so passionate about traveling. Okay, so I did pull from my surrender deck. We'll read those and then we'll be done with the reading. Surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can do to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic for you. So in the year 2020, like, this past year, I feel like you were holding on way too much to the outcome of like whatever you wanted in your life. You were sending energy like, oh my God, I want this so bad. When am I gonna get it? It's not fair. Like, I try everything. I try to keep my vibration up. It was like thoughts like that. And these thoughts were creating a block. But I feel like in 2020, you're not going to be thinking like that anymore. There's going to be a lot of changes in your thought process that you're not going to be thinking about that anymore. And because of that, I feel like the divine energy is just going to give you all of the things that you have been trying to manifest. Divine timing. Surrender to divine timing. So sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and just trust the universal flow. So yeah, that was your ego just kept saying, why isn't it here? It's not going to come. Why are you not manifesting? You don't deserve it. Maybe you're super negative. Like, you know, that was your ego. And you, like, this was a chatterbox in your mind for the year of 2019. And in 2020, expect that chatter to really stop. And you're just going to trust in the universe a lot more. You're just going to trust in divine timing because you're going to see it. You're going to see it happen in your life. And you're just going to start to trust it more. Surrender to your soul's path. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So you're really going to be living your life in 2020 differently, where you're just going to be able to be present in the moment and enjoy more moments. I feel like in the year 2019, you didn't take a lot of photos. And in the year 2020, you're going to be taking a lot of pictures. You're going to be enjoying yourself a lot. And you're going to want to capture a lot of those in memories. I also see you getting really creative, creating like scrapbooks, journaling, just getting creative with your photos, because you want, like, I feel like you're gonna want to capture your memories now, and you want to look at them all the time because it just makes you feel good, you know. So I think photos are going to be a huge thing in 2020, and you may also even take up photography. You may be getting a new camera. Just very nice energy when it comes to photos, like memories. You just want to cherish those. And another thing I see, the last card is surrender obsessive thinking. So this is another thing that you're leaving behind in 2019. If you're obsessing about a person or a situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help bring clarity or even solve the problem. So because you're going to be letting go of that very like defeated type of mentality that your ego was doing to you, you're just going to surrender to the universal flow, and things are just going to start flowing very easily. And another thing that I see is if things don't get solved, at least you will get mental clarity. You won't feel so lost. You won't feel so like confused. You'll get the clarity to know what steps you need to take next. On a lot of situations that are going to be happening in 2020, you're going to be dealing with them headstrong and powerfully. So a really great reading for you guys, my Aries. It's a beautiful year. Like, travel, come on. I'm jealous. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.